Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Grade 8 Events. I'm your host, Delaney Hall. Happy Thursday. Happy to be back with you guys for another one of these. They're a joy in my part of the week. So this week we highlighted the Ashland Strawberry Faire. If you've never been to it, think berry extravaganza, and you'll actually hear me say that later on when I talk to one of the organizers. So this is a free festival happening on Saturday on the Randolph-Macon College campus up in Ashland from 10 to 5. I want to bring in some photos that we've kind of acquired throughout the years. So of course, you're going to find all of your strawberries, lots of vendors, I'm told like hundreds and hundreds of vendors. And this is a very popular event. It started back in 1982. I'm told the owner of Ashland Berry Farm thought, it might be a good idea to bring a strawberry festival to Ashland, but how do we do that? So he gathered up some of his buddies. They went out to the Midwest somewhere, saw some other festival to kind of use as inspiration, came back to Ashland, started fundraising, and started the festival. And that was back in 1982. The festival actually started on the Randolph-Macon football field, and now it's kind of grown so big that it takes up almost the entire campus. Yesterday, if you're familiar with the area, I met Jamie Camp. She's an events consultant who's been working with the festival out in front of Brock Commons and that fountain area. And she said that's really where a lot of the festival is going to be happening. So I also spoke to her about some of the new additions this year to the festival. So let's take a listen.
This is our 43rd year. We have got these streets will be packed with lots of vendors. We're also going to we added a new lane called Berry Lane. So we're going to have a new vendor, Agriberry, with strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, all kind of great things. And we have over 300 vendors. So we have lots of new food vendors, different types of desserts. If you want your strawberry fix, it will be here.
Sounds like a berry extravaganza.
So yeah, you heard me say berry extravaganza, and literally people just like carrying buckets of berries. She said a lot of people wait all year for the desserts. She said there's like real food, not the dessert, not real food, but there's like heartier food if you want like a meal, but a lot of people are waiting for those desserts. So just be mindful of that if you're heading out there. So you can also grab free trolley rides into the fair. There's 3 different routes. The first one is at Ashland Elementary School, the second one at St. Anne's Catholic Church, and the third at First Baptist Church of Ashland. Be sure to remember which route you took and be sure to take that same route back, if that makes sense, just depending on where you parked your car, because you don't want to take a different route and then end up somewhere where you don't need to be. Road closures. So I was actually there yesterday in Ashland, meeting Jamie on campus, and they already have signs up about expect delays. Traffic patterns are going to be different just because there's so many people that are going to be there on Saturday. So from 10 a.m. tomorrow, that's Friday, to 6 p.m. on Saturday, road closures are going to be at Henry Street from College Avenue to Smith Street, Caroline Street from Henry Avenue to North Taylor Street, and East Patrick Street from Calhoun Street to Henry. We met her on Henry Street yesterday, and I did already see some of those in effect. There's also some construction going on in the area, so that may have been part of the reason as well. But just keep that in mind. Also, starting 11 tonight, any cars parked on the street in the areas of Henry Street, College Avenue, and Caroline Street where no parking signs are need to be moved. Don't get towed. There are signs there. And I do believe that the college is out on summer break, so at least when I was there yesterday, there weren't a lot of students walking around. I think it looked like a lot of tours going on. So hopefully that it was going to be helpful with everything. Hopefully a lot of students come. So that's the Ashland Strawberry Faire. I know they're very, very excited about it. I'm also working on some elements that you'll see on TV tomorrow. We're going to hear more from Jamie Camp and their mission. And a big part of this that I should have also talked about is this festival gives back. So they invite a lot of nonprofits to the festival to set up as vendors to share their purpose and their mission. A lot of the proceeds actually go to scholarships to Hanover students as well. They have a grant for work situation happening. So they're giving back to the community while celebrating the strawberry harvest. It's kind of like what the festival is in a nutshell. So they're very excited, and they are ready for the 43rd year of the Ashland Strawberry Faire. Okay, so that's your strawberry fix. I want to bring in my handy dandy list. So it is certainly starting to feel like summer out there, and Maymont is letting you know that they're ready for summer as well. Tomorrow is their summer kickoff concert. It's from 5 to 10 on the Carriage House lawn. I have been to this before. It is so much fun if you like live music. So at Full Moon Fever is a band that's starting at 6 o'clock, and then Three Sheets to the Wind starts at 8:30. If you've never heard them, they're fantastic. Think Yacht Rock. I believe they also wear like captain's hats and Hawaiian shirts. Like it's like a whole vibe. It's perfect. You'll find food trucks, adult beverages for sale. Do bring your chairs, your blankets, your bug sprays, reusable water bottles. Leave your tents, coolers, outside foods, pets, bikes, and scooters at home. Tickets will cost you $20 for adults. Children are $10. Kids under 1 are free. If you're a Maymont member, your adult ticket's only going to be $15, so you get a $5 discount there. Parking, every time we do stories about Maymont, I say this. Parking is limited, so rideshare is highly encouraged, or if you are driving, just make a plan. Maybe get there a little bit earlier. And you can get your tickets at maymont.org. Again, there's a lot of different entertainment options, I should say, in Richmond. Of course, Friday Cheers is also tomorrow, so you have a lot of different options. But Maymont, they're definitely ready for summer. Another event happening this weekend is the Pollinator Festival and Spring Plant Sale at Deep Run Park on Saturday. So this is hosted by the Henrico County Master Gardeners. If you are into gardening, if you are into flowers, shrubs, you need to be here. So this is from 9 to 1 on Saturday, again at Deep Run Park and Rec Center on Ridgefield Parkway. It's totally free to get in. You're going to find gardeners selling plants, floral arrangements, gently used gardening items, and there is going to be a lot there, like 3,000 types of potted plants. So no shortage that you'll be able to find. And while you shop, you can also learn more about these potted plants. There's going to be educational displays and demonstrations, pollinator displays, also activities for the kids, a photo booth, plant clinic, live music, food trucks. I mean, it's like a festival, basically. It is a festival. It's a pollinator festival. So be sure to head out there if you're interested in gardening. You want to buy some plants, if you want to get outside. Again, that's at Deep Run Park on Ridgefield Parkway over in Henrico. So the 68th Festival of the Arts also kicks off tomorrow. That's at Dogwood Dell. So if you've never heard of this, it's basically a series of free outdoor performances that the city of Richmond helps put on every year. Totally free and open to the public. And there is a plethora of entertainment options and festivals that they have lined up. So the first one kicks off tomorrow. That's Jay Witt and the Fellas, a tribute to D'Angelo at 8 p.m. And I can quickly just go through the month of June, since that's where we are. The Multicultural Festival is happening at 1 on June 14th. Jubilation in June Legacy Band at 8 p.m. on June 20th, and the KOS Band at 8 p.m. on June 28th. We have actually have an entire web article up on our website, wrec.com, that breaks down every single show by month, and this runs through October 26th. Which is pretty great. So we go past summer. But there's a lot. There's musical theater. I see Spark here, which of course is a musical theater company in Richmond. They're presenting SpongeBob the Musical. There's a gospel fest, pro wrestling, concert ballet of Virginia. I mean, there's something for everybody. So if you want to find a free way to enjoy something, this is probably your best bet. And it's outside in Dogwood Dell. If you've never been there, it's pretty cool. It's an outdoor amphitheater, totally free in Richmond's Bird Park. So pretty awesome opportunity. Again, that first performance and entertainment starts tomorrow. All right, the last one is for all the Southern food lovers out there. The Center of the Universe Brewing in Ashland is having their Southern Food Fest on Sunday. So this is from 1 to 7. It's free and open to the public. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a celebration of Southern food. And they're going to have a bunch of different Southern food vendors from across the area there where you can sample some things and buy some things. So Mama J's, of course, we've had them on the show a couple times talking about their incredible dishes. Jake's Place, Cluck and Roll, and Farm View Creamery. There's also going to be some live music from the James River Junction and Out of Uniform. The brewery is also rolling out a special beer called Spill the Tea, which I'm intrigued by. It is a sweet tea infused lager. And I can't think of a better, I guess, beverage to pair with Southern food. But again, that's on Sunday from 1 to 7 at the center of the Universe Brewing Company up in Ashland. Ashland got a lot going on this weekend, I must say. So that is what I have for this week's Grade 8 events. Of course, there's so much more that is happening across the city that we don't even get a chance to talk about just because there's so much going on. But if you have an event that you'd like us to learn more about, please send us an email at news@wrac.com. We're also doing live interviews now on our 8 News at 9 show. If you have an event you'd like us to talk about on the show with you, send us an email at interview@wrac.com, and we'll see if it's a good fit for our show to have you on. So we'd love to hear about it. But for now, I will say goodbye, and I'll see you guys next week.